This is section 123. This is the duty of the saints in relation to their persecutors, as set forth by Joseph Smith the prophet while a prisoner in the jail at Liberty, Missouri, March 1839. The saints should collect and publish an account of their sufferings and persecutions. The same spirit that established the false creeds also leads to persecution of the saints. Many among all sects, sects, will yet receive the truth. And again, we would suggest for your consideration the propriety of all saints gathering up knowledge of all the facts and the sufferings and abuses put upon them by the people of this state, and also all the property and amount of damages which they have sustained, both of character and personal injuries as well as real property, and also the names of all the persons that have had a hand in their oppressions, as far as they can get hold of them and find out them. And perhaps a committee can be appointed to find out these things, and to take statements and affidavits, and also to gather up the libelous publications that are afloat, that all that are in the magazines and in the encyclopedias, and all the libelous histories that are published and are writing, and by whom, and the whole concatenation of diabolical rascality and nefarious and murderous impositions that have been practiced upon this people, that we may not only publish it to the world, but present them all to the heads of the government in all their dark and hellish hue, all the last effort which is enjoined on us by our Heavenly Father before we can fully complete the claim, that promise which shall call him forth from his hiding place, and also the whole nation may be left without excuse before he can send forth the power of his mighty arm. It is an imperative duty that we owe to God, to angels, and to whom we shall be brought to stand, and also to ourselves, to our wives, our children, who have been made to bow down with grief, sorrow, and care under the most damning hand of murder, tyranny, and oppression. Supported and urged on and upheld by the influence of that spirit which has so strongly riveted the creeds of our fathers, who have inherited lies upon the hearts of the children and filled the world with confusion, and has been growing stronger and stronger, and is now very mainspring of all corruption. The whole earth groans under the weight of its iniquity. It is an iron yoke. It is a strong band, and they are very handcuffed, chains, shackles, and fetters of hell. Therefore, it is an imperative duty that we owe, not only to our wives and our children, but to the widows and the fatherless, whose husbands and fathers have been murdered under its iron hand. Which dark blackening deeds are enough to make hell itself shudder, and to stand aghast and pale, and the hand of the very devil to tremble and palsy. And also it is imperative duty that we owe to all the rising generation, to all the pure in heart. For there are many yet on the earth among sects, parties, and denominations who are blinded by the subtle craftiness of men, whereby they lie in wait to deceive, and who are only kept from the truth because they know not where to find it. Therefore, that we should waste and wear out our lives in bringing to light all the hidden things of darkness wherein we know them, and that they are truly manifest from heaven. These should be attended to with great earnestness. Let no man count them as small things, for there is much which lieth in futurity pertaining to the saints which depend on these things. You know, brethren, that a very large ship is benefited by very small helm in the time of the storm, and being kept work ways with the wind and waves. Therefore, dearly beloved brethren, let us cheerfully do all these things that lie in our power, and then may we stand still and the utmost assurance to see the salvation of God and for his arm to be revealed.